series of BBC One's Poldark already has people gripped.
Not just matters of the heart that the hero has to contend with. He's facing a war with France and a town on the brink of famine.
Eleanor Tomlinson plays Demelza is with us now. Very good morning to you.
Hi, and to
How are you?
I'm really well, thank you.
How's the Poldark series going at the moment? Because people love so much of it. They love the scenery. They love this sense of drama. There's something about it that's really captured people, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're just very lucky. It's done incredibly well. It's great that it's still so popular with all the fans. And yeah, I mean, it's a great story. I think you have these characters, Ross and Demelza, at the heart of it that people just relate to and they love.
What's interesting about that relationship is it almost feels modern, even though it's set way back, because of Demelza's strength and refusal to be cowed by a very strong husband.
Well, you know, we've got lots of new characters. We've got the introduction of her brothers, who Ross has a love-hate relationship with to begin with, but then also another character called Hugh Armitage comes in and somewhat distracts Demelza. So, yeah, it's great.
What's the trick to Poldark acting? Because there's a lot of kind of steely, far away looking.
Cliff staring.
Yeah. Do you know the
kind of,
you can see a sense of it there. There's Poldark.
That's
a classic Poldark
look. I think that's
look,
classic blue steel. Yeah.
Is that something you train in? The distant, far away, pensive look.
Yeah. We spend at least 6 months training for that look.
What did you call it? Cliff staring.
Cliff staring. Yeah.
Can you do a cliff stare for us now? Could you give us a kind of, hold on, we get the right camera.
Oh, which camera do you want to look at?
Which one should we do? Four? Camera four. Camera four over there.
Over here.
Okay. It's got to be
No, can we get the camera up close? Can we see the close up? We're going to get this right. It's all in the camera work, isn't it? So, no pressure now.
Camera 6 now.
Okay, we're camera 6.
Fantastic.
Here we go.
It's got to be one of those.
Oh, that was good.
It
was good. It's not quite the right environment, is it?
Because it's kind of serious. Do you get quite a lot of giggles while the other person's doing the faraway look?
All the time, yeah, it's hilarious. But also it's so windy and so cold on those cliffs, so most of the time we're just like, oh gosh, is it lunchtime yet? But no, it's great fun. It's really, really cool.
It's just hot soup at every lunch, I can imagine, just when you go in for your breaks.
Yeah, very much so.
You've got your career is quite varied. I mean, most people are knowing you as Demelza, but tell us about your album of folk songs.
Well, we haven't done it yet, but yeah, Anne Dudley and I, who is the composer of Poldark, are collaborating together on a folk album. Yeah.
Why folk?
I guess because that is the style of singing that I do in Poldark, and that's what people want to hear from me, I guess. So I'm excited about it. I'm a bit nervous because I would not consider myself a singer. So, yeah.
But that's part of that. I mean, part of the joy of the series. It's the scenery, the music, but also in a lot of the shots, you seem to be doing some form of kind of gardening. I say gardening, but it's more practical than that.
Yeah.
Baking, that kind of thing. Do you have skills in those directions, or is that just
not at all? No.
So when you're doing the bread making, for example, there's quite a lot of that, isn't there?
Yeah. That's pre-made dough, and I just have to play with it.
Really?
It's great.
Have you not learned?
I should have done, yeah. I think we might be releasing a cookbook.
You could have had a cookbook
we
out
should
with
have
a folk
done.
album.
We should, that'd be hilarious.
There's also quite a lot of sort of husbandry around, sort of animal care and that kind of thing. So again, is that you're working with things like goats, which are traditionally very hard to work with, I understand.
Yes, he's a real, star as well. He's very difficult.
Have there been issues along the way?
Yeah, he won't come out of his trailer. It's a nightmare. the Poldark goat.
We're blowing all the drama, romance, and the whole thing, aren't we? But
sorry.
People are fascinated by that, particularly the costume dramas. They always are fascinated by what goes on.
I like to be known for my work, and I don't particularly feel that I need to have a social media presence. And
is that a bit idealistic in this day and age?
I don't think
do you have
so.
to work harder at it than you perhaps you feel you should?
I don't know. I think for me it's quite easy because I'm very lucky in that I've got a great team that work with me, and if fans want to get in touch, they can write to me, and I do get lovely letters from people. So I wouldn't say that I've isolated myself completely, but I just would like to keep some mystique about my own life.
Makes perfect sense to me. Lovely to see you here on the sofa this morning.
And you, thank you.
Poldark is on BBC One Sunday night, 9 p.m.
Thanks very much.